Hello and welcome to the fourth video of the Custom Home Building for Newbies series. Custom Home Building for Newbies by Creekside Willows is a book published in Amazon with more details on the custom home building process that would help anyone new to custom home building to understand the process from buying a land to building a house so that they are better prepared if they decide to build a custom home. The video series shares some highlights from this book. In the previous videos, we touched upon various options available for building a new home, the challenges involved in building a custom home, and ways to reduce the overall duration and cost of the project. We also looked at the process of buying land, including conducting feasibility studies along with building design and permitting processes. In this fourth video of the series, we will go over some aspects to keep in mind during the site preparation process. One of the important things to be aware of while building a new home is the budget to be planned for various site development activities. The quote that the building contractor provides are only for the construction of the building that generally assumes various utilities are already available at the site. The site is cleared, the excavation for the foundation is completed, etc., and the site is ready for building construction. These site preparation activities can become very expensive depending on the location, layout, availability of the utilities, gradient of the land, etc. Since this cost is often unknown up front, it often comes as a surprise for folks building a new home with no background or experience. Also, if the water is not available near the site, in general, the county or the city expects the owner to pay for the extension of the pipeline that can become expensive as well. These are some of the important things to keep in mind even before buying the land, and be prepared for it by having good budget allocated for these activities. It is always a good idea to plan for a contingency amount in case the expense goes beyond the original estimate. Some lenders would require planning for 15% of the overall project cost as the contingency that would also play a role in the overall loan that can be approved. The site preparation generally starts with having a pre-construction conference with the city or the county inspector to discuss the steps and get feedback to avoid any misunderstandings up front. Various activities are involved in the site preparation process, including clearing the land. There are various restrictions on clearing the lands. The critical areas should be fenced to make sure they are not disturbed. Also, there are restrictions on removing trees and how much percentage of land can be cleared to construct a house, etc. These restrictions vary by cities and counties. Once the land is cleared, construction driveway has to be laid, and temporary erosion and sediment control measures have to be put in place by installing silt fences, etc., that are generally documented in the site plan created by the civil engineer during the design phase. Temporary water and power connections have to be brought to the site that would be needed during the construction phase. Temporary power connections would require working with the local utility company to put together a plan that needs to be approved by the city or the county. This process can take a few days to weeks depending on the city or the county where the house is being built. In general, the delays in construction due to availability of power can be mitigated by buying or renting a generator that can be used as an alternative till the temporary power is set up. The initial site preparation typically ends with excavation of foundation. It is an important step of the overall project as the location of building is decided by this step. If different contractors are involved with foundation excavation and building construction, then it is a good idea to get them all to the site before the excavation starts, to stake out the land. Weather plays an important role throughout the construction of the building, starting from the foundation. Digging foundation during rainy season can make the surface muddy and not fit for laying the foundation footing. Similarly, snowy and icy conditions can create delays at this stage. More such details are mentioned in the book, including details of every step from buying land, conducting feasibility studies, designing, permitting, site preparation, building the house, exterior work to be done, etc., along with ways to save time and cost at each of these steps. The Custom Home Building for Newbies book is available in Kindle, ebook and paperback formats at Amazon that has more details on the end-to-end custom home building process mentioned step by step from buying land to building house, along with overall timelines and ways to save time and money. The subsequent videos of this series will cover other steps involved in building a custom home. More details are available in the book. You can purchase it at Amazon. Custom Home Building for Newbies by Creekside Willows. See you in the next video. Please like and subscribe.